Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Milwaukee Bucks routine checkup, and I'm going to be calling this video a checkup because there's been a lot of damage that's been done to the Milwaukee Bucks recently. So let's get into this video. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo suffered a groin injury against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and this was just really unfortunate because Giannis was playing one of the best games he was ever playing. He was responsible for most of Milwaukee Bucks points against the Cleveland Cavaliers. His playmaking was great. He was scoring at ease against two 7-footers who are deemed to be one of the best defenders in the league in Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen, and he made them look like they were nothing. It was just one of Giannis's best games of the whole season, and it was just really sad to see that he was hurt, and because of this groin injury, I believe he missed around 2 weeks, which is quite a lengthy period of time, and the Milwaukee Bucks really felt it. So here are the Milwaukee Bucks' last 10 games. They got a record of 2-8, and currently they're sitting at a record of 9-12, which is below 500, which is a worrying sign. But at the same time, Giannis Antetokounmpo was out for an extended period of time, so you expect the Bucks to lose when he's not out there. But in terms of the bad losses in these sets of games, the Lakers loss was really bad, the Pistons loss was really bad, and the Trailblazers loss was really bad. But I thought against the Knicks, when Giannis came back, obviously, Giannis wasn't in a minutes restriction, and that really impacted the game. But I thought the Bucks competed well there. Against the Heat, the Bucks really competed. Against the 76ers, the Bucks competed well. Obviously, the Hornets loss, Giannis wasn't playing as well. It wasn't a great game to watch at all. So they didn't really compete as well that game. So there are a couple of bad losses in these set of games, but there's also a couple of good losses. And as a fan, I don't like taking moral victories, but when your best player is out and if you're still competing, that's still a good sign. And obviously, the most recent game, the Milwaukee Bucks blew out the Nets. And to be honest, as a fan, I don't remember the last time the Bucks have actually blown a team out. It's been a rough couple of years, so that's a really encouraging sign. Obviously, the Brooklyn Nets aren't the best level of competition, but it's really good to get this blowout win. Obviously, within the last 10 games, there was a 7-game losing streak. And the last time the Milwaukee Bucks had a 7-game losing streak was back in the 2013 season, Giannis' rookie year, when Milwaukee were one of the worst teams in the NBA. So it's a bad full circle moment. Obviously, you have to put context into it. The Bucks do have injuries, but a 7-game losing streak is really bad. But some of the positives I take from it is the fact that Ryan Rollins, he got to play first option basketball, and he really got guarded like a first option because this kid has risen from the ashes to the top. He's playing at an all-star level right now, and teams have recognized it, and they're starting to guard him like he's an all-star. So these last 7 games for him have been really good reps for him to be a first option, facing all types of defenses and coverages. And this is only good for Ryan Rollins. It's going to progress his game, and he's going to develop even quicker. So if we're going to take a positive out of this 7-game losing streak, Ryan Rollins has been playing first option basketball, which is always great to see. On to more positive news. Kevin Porter Jr. and Giannis Antetokounmpo were fully back for the Brooklyn Nets win. And look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When Kevin Porter Jr. plays for the Milwaukee Bucks basketball is just a lot more fun. That's just a straight fact. I mean, this guy is so dynamic. He can create for others. He can score by himself. He's active defensively. He can do it all, man. And I'm just really happy to have this kid back on our team because I truly believe he does have an all-star ceiling. He is so talented. And for the first time in a while, I really enjoyed Milwaukee Bucks basketball. With that being said, this was against the Brooklyn Nets. We need to see the Milwaukee Bucks against more tested and more proven teams when fully healthy. But this is a very good start for the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Bucks took care of business. And we haven't been able to say that for the last couple of years. Now, moving on to what the Milwaukee Bucks should do moving forward. Currently, they're sitting on a 9-12 record, so they need to get on a winning streak. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Porter Jr. are back. There's some positive momentum there to build upon. They need to get on a winning streak now. Get to over 500. This is still a weak East. The Bucks still have a great chance to do well in the NBA. Second of all, Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins, they need to find a balance. Whenever Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins share the court, Rollins becomes less aggressive, and I don't like to see that because Ryan Rollins has shown me that he can play at an all-star level, dropping 18, 19 points per game on elite efficiency. He needs to stay aggressive. He needs to be Ryan Rollins. One positive about Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins sharing the court, though, is that Rollins really steps up defensively because he understands that Kevin Porter Jr. can pick up a lot of the load offensively. So defensively, Rollins becomes a lot more focused and engaged, and we need that from him. But Rollins also needs to be aggressive because we've seen too much good stuff from him for him to, take that back seat. Another point I want to address is the rebounding. Bringing back Kevin Porter Jr., who's a guard rebounder, who's really good at getting rebounds from a guard. He's a guy who's got a lot of size. It's going to help us a lot. But the whole team needs to stay engaged when it comes to rebounding because it's been absolutely abysmal this season. Next point. AJ Green needs to put up way more threes. The guy is shooting almost 50% on 3-pointers this season. Increase his volume of threes right now. He is a sniper. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA. And the Milwaukee Bucks are doing a disservice to AJ Green's game by not making him chuck way more threes. This is an absolute necessity. This is a must. The next point I'm going to go to. I want to see more Gary Harris minutes. Gary Harris has really impressed me so far with the Milwaukee Bucks, especially on the defensive side of the game. He's one of the only few players who actually got defensive IQ on this team. I've seen him pull the chair. I've seen him get really good steals, play the passing lanes. He's a very high IQ defender. Obviously, Gary Harris is not the same player he was when he was on the Denver Nuggets. Physically, he has declined, but he still can offer good basketball to this team. And I've seen some really good things on the defensive end from him. So fair play to Gary Harris. The next point. I know the entire Milwaukee fan base don't like these two players right now. Bobby Portis and Cole Anthony. Guys, you guys are not the stars of the team. You guys ball hog too much. You guys take bad shots. Move without the ball, pass the ball, and take good shots. Bobby Portis and Cole Anthony need to get a lot better because they are ruining the momentum of this Milwaukee Bucks team. They need to get better ASAP, especially Bobby Portis. I mean, defensively, he has been absolutely horrible this season. The next piece of advice I need to give is to Miles Turner. Miles Turner, when you get the ball, just shoot the three. Stop pump faking, stop putting the ball on the floor, just shoot the three because it's ruined the flow of our offense. Defensively, you're always good. Rebounding wise, you need to get better, but you've been alright so far. Kyle Kuzma, keep doing what you're doing. In my opinion, Kyle Kuzma should never start basketball games. He should come off the bench because sometimes teams can just, get off him and crowd the paint and it makes the game a lot harder for Giannis to play. But when he comes off the bench, he can really pick up full court. He has more energy. He can finish at the rim. He's been really good this season. And I'm very happy for Kyle Kuzma because he's bought into his role. So he's one big positive of the season for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the final point I'm going to make is stop fouling on defense, guys. Stop. I know the refs aren't on our side this season. They've been calling some really bad fouls. But at the same time, this team has not been disciplined on defense. Is it up to coaching? Probably. Is it up to personnel? Probably. But this team needs to stay a lot more connected on defense and stop fouling because this team gives away too many free throws. So these are all the points I want the Milwaukee Bucks to address moving forward. Are they going to be addressed? I'm not sure, but I would like them to be addressed. Now we're at the end of the video. Here are my final thoughts. Obviously, the last couple of weeks have been quite rough for the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at the 7-game losing streak. You look at our record. It's 9-12 right now. It's been tough to be a Milwaukee Bucks fan, but the one positive I can take from this is that Ryan Rollins, he had to experience playing first option hoops. He was the guy on the scouting report that every team was looking at, and that's just going to make him better. Another positive, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Porter Jr. are fully back, and this is completely going to change Milwaukee Bucks basketball. Those two guys are such a key part of this team, and the fact that we were missing them was a big blow. But finally, they're back. And now the Milwaukee Bucks have to push on. They need to build positive momentum and they need to get on a winning streak. I still believe in this team. I still think this team has really good players. I still think this team can make some noise in the East. But it has to start now. The Bucks have the Wizards next. Take care of business. After the Wizards, I think the Bucks are playing the Pistons twice. The Pistons are the best team in the East. Make a statement. Beat the Pistons twice. And then the Milwaukee Bucks will start getting rolling. But We need to focus game at a time. The next game is the Wizards. The Wizards, they got some good players. Keyshawn George, obviously our boy Chris Middleton. Alex Sarr's been playing some really good basketball. Take care of business. Try and win comfortably. Take it game at a time, as I said, and try and get on a winning streak. That's all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and peace.